What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about the best investing and breaking news with everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today we're doing a little bit of an update with Cardano. Something pretty big happened overnight. Yesterday, Cardano was at a price point of around $255, yet this morning it has jumped to $2.86. That's right, $2.86. What has happened? Well, we're going to look into this little detail, maybe some up-to-date news around Cardano, and we're going to do a price analysis at the end of the video. So let's look at the 24 hours trading volume. We have 15%, and over the 7 days, 14%. And if you can see, yesterday, Cardano was at around 85 billion compared to Binance's coin, 82 billion. So why has this hiked up? How has it become almost 9 billion more than Binance? When and how did that 9 billion come about? Well, I think people are getting really amped up about, the smart contracts coming up very soon. And obviously, there's a lot of hype around Cardano and the utility around it. So, there's some other news around Cardano as well that I want to share with you guys. So this is a really interesting article. If you're not familiar with the Dogecoin Millionaire, he basically put in all of his funds, which was around $188,000 of his own money, into Dogecoin when it was at 5 cents. It spiked up to around 70. And everything in a nutshell, he's still hodling. I'm not sure if he's still a millionaire or not, but he's gotten a lot of press around this. And now he's betting that Cardano is going to be the next big thing. So this article says, this 33-year-old investor became a Dogecoin millionaire this year. Here's why Cardano is the next crypto he plans to go all in on. In quotation, so he must have said that. But basically, in one of these quotes, he says, I'm going to start buying up as much Cardano as humanly possible with every bit of money I start making from now on. And in this tweet, he listed as number 4. And so Dogecoin is still his number 1 holding. He still believes in it. But again, I wouldn't recommend everybody putting all their funds into cryptocurrency. I think that's too much of a risk. People say 5 or 10% is a good amount of your funds to be put into cryptocurrency, which I think I still stand by. Again, it is still early in the game, but with regulations coming up, you never know. So, only put in what you're willing to lose and what you're willing to risk, because you never know. And in other news, the Cardano chart painting a bull flag for $3 ADA price ahead of the ERC-20 Converter launch. Now, what is this about? Well, in the latest Cardano 360 event, its top executives announced further plans to attract Ethereum blockchain users. Francisco Landino, project manager at IOHK, the research and development arm behind Cardano, said Cardano will launch the testnet of an ERC-20 migration tool next week. This ERC-20 is from the Ethereum network, if you didn't know. As a result, users will be able to transfer their Ethereum standard tokens, the ERC-20, to Cardano's native blockchain. That's pretty huge. SingularityNet, a decentralized artificial intelligence network, will migrate its native tokens, AGIX, from Ethereum to Cardano. During the event, Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson also said that over 100 companies have been planning to move Cardano in the next coming months. The upside outlook also came amid concerns over Cardano's efforts to gain legitimacy from financial regulators despite championing itself as a decentralized public blockchain. Namely, the Cardano Foundation has partnered with Confirm, a blockchain analytics firm, to boost its compliance efforts to fall in line with the Financial Action Task Force guidelines. So basically, Cardano is trying to gear up for regulations coming up soon. And I do believe, since this is, gearing up to be one of the most predominant, most eco-friendly because of switching to proof of stake, I think it's perfectly positioned to be aligned with some of the regulatory specs of what's going on in Congress. So with that said, I wanted to fast forward over to the chart. Now, I've developed this chart over here, and as you can see, if I just go ahead and zoom out a little bit, this is the 4-hour chart on the Cardano USDT tether. So as you can see, we're in an uptrend with Cardano, right? And we're forming higher highs, right? And higher lows. So no matter what, it's been uptrending. And if we zoom in even closer, right, over here, we start to see that, as we kind of predicted, it's been going up and down, and we were expecting it to bounce even more in this zone, right? And then maybe shoot off to the moon. But right now, I predict that we could hit a price point of around $3.47 in the short to immediate term. And right now, we're kind of on the brink about to break this wedge right here. And how I got this ribbon is you take this over here and you align it from the higher high, higher low, and then you drag it over here to get your price point. So this is kind of where I predict we're going to be headed towards, right? And, you know, it was almost as if it was inevitable that we were going to get up to this point. And just look at the EMA ribbon, right? This is the EMA ribbon right here. And the most important thing about this is we needed to break above this ribbon. If we were below the ribbon right here, then we would probably see somewhat of a bearish signal. But because the green candles are above the EMA ribbon, we can see that there's a lot more strength for this market. So Cardano is still looking bullish. I'm really looking forward to this. It's inevitable that we're going to hit $3 in any moment now, hopefully over the weekend. But I do predict that we're going to hit around the $3.40 range and above. But everything's still looking bullish, and I hope that you guys bought the dip at around 350. Again, this is most important: is you always hodl, never fear, never sell when it's low. If you ever see dips, always buy them. This market is very volatile, and if you're new to this space, this is one of those fake outs, and it's very common. And as you can see, Cardano is an uptrend, and sometimes if you're ever in debt, you got to zoom out and see these types of patterns. And who knows, maybe we do see a little bit of a bounce back, and then we do trace back and do these ups and downs, and then maybe finally break out, or you never know. We may do this, and then we may break down. But, you know, we are always realistic around these charts. We don't try to sugarcoat things. This is a hopium-free observation, so we're not trying to misguide you guys, and just kind of give you what we see in the charts, and hopefully, you know, we go from there. But other than that, this looks really bullish signal to me. I'm still hodling. I'm still accumulating during the dips. Now, if you guys are Cardano holders, let me know what your price target is. What do you think is happening right now, and what price do you see us reaching in the short to immediate term? Other than that, leave those comments down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you